This is your Team Has Your Real Estate Update for March 31st, 2011. Quarter one is behind us, spring has definitely sprung, and we're seeing the market heat up a little bit with the weather.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of out-of-town buyers are trickling in, and the builders are starting up on their spring projects.
Easy fella, I think we might still be in a buyer's market here.
Okay, we've been hearing a lot of different things from different people. You got the Q1 numbers there, AJ. What are they saying?
Okay, we've had 447 single-family sales in the first quarter of 2011. Now that's down from 507 the same time last year. In condos, we've seen 254 sales in the first quarter of 2011, and that's down from 304 in 2010. So overall, sales are down about 15%. Now, it is starting to climb back because if you look at just March, this time over last, we're within 10%. So I'm very optimistic about where we're going in quarter two.
Okay, so down a bit. Does that mean prices too?
No, prices are pretty stable. In fact, we're only 2.5% behind where we were this time last year.
But a big $1 million sale can swing that quite easily, no?
Yeah, you don't want to get hung up on the little percentages because ultimately a $5 million sale can drive that average up considerably, and a slew of inexpensive condo sales can drive that average down. So what I'm telling my clients right now is we're in a bit of a holding pattern. Your house prices aren't going up, and they're not really going down. Prices are very, very stable.
You did say we're trending in the right direction, though?
Yeah, we have a little more than 8 months worth of inventory out there, which is actually down from well over 10 this time last year.
And 6 is what we'd call a buyer's market, right?
Correct. Any more than 6 is what we call a buyer's market. What's interesting, though, is that only 1 in 5 homes are actually selling, which means it's the top 20% of prices that will attract the buyers. So it's still very much a price-driven market. So Nick, you've been working with a bunch of first-time buyers. How have the new mortgage rules affected what you're up to?
Well, the change from about 35-year amortizations down to 30-year amortizations has really only made things about 7% less affordable. So if you're looking at the $350,000 range, you should be probably looking at about $325,000. Or most of my clients, we've just had to negotiate another 7% off the price. But I think in the long run, it's a good thing. People are paying off their homes faster and saving a lot on interest.
Right on. So are there any buyers out there, or any opportunities out there, I should say, for buyers?
Absolutely. There are foreclosures and distress popping up more often than ever now. And what many of our clients have been doing is they have me watch for the foreclosures and distress sales. They go in, do a nice remodel, and then we remarket for a hefty profit.
Right on. So that's actually working.
If you know what you're doing and you've got the right advice, absolutely.
Okay, genius. Tell us the tip of the quarter.
Well, the tip of the quarter is it's a move-up market, and the reason for this is prices have softened in the higher end, especially the $500,000 to $800,000 range. It's just a simple mathematics, really. If prices are down 20% from the peak, in a $300,000 house, that's $60,000. Or an $800,000 home, that's $160,000. So that $100,000 difference, that's your windfall when the prices come back to where we kind of expected them a few years ago.
Right on. So if you're thinking about taking on more property, now's the time to do it.
Absolutely. I think it makes sense.
There you go. That's our quarter one update from Team Hazzy. Please join us on our Ugly House Tour. There is information on that on the website. Love to see you there April 28th, leaving from Vantage West Realty, 5 p.m. That's the Ugly House Tour. This has been your update. Thanks very much.
Thanks so much, guys. Take care.